Danielle and I'm taking over Jack's channel today because he bribed me with coffee. So the story is I was on vacation with the Scalfanis in East Tennessee, and I was spending too much money on Nitro cold brew. So we were going to go across the suspension bridge in Dollywood, which you guys will see if that footage ever gets edited. So Jack was too scared to cross the suspension bridge. So while the rest of us went, he was able to contact this Royal Brew company and get us this Nitro Brew machine so we could save $10 a day if this is as good as it says it is, and I hope it is. Okay, so come in close and we'll review it. Let me explain to you guys what Nitro cold brew coffee is. First, you start with cold brew, which is coffee that is brewed cold. Captain Obvious here, which takes about 24 hours to make. This particular machine does not brew that for you, so you do need to brew that in advance. We used this Black Rifle Coffee Company dark roast for that, so I've got my cold brew here. And the nitro part of it is because we are going to infuse the coffee with nitrogen, and there's two ways to do that, with nitrogen and nitrous oxide. So N2 or N2O, we're going to be using the N2, the nitrogen today. Although this machine does take both kinds of cartridges, and the nitrous oxide, the N2O, is what you would traditionally see in like a whipped cream machine, like a handheld home whipped cream machine. But we don't have those because I read this is better. So come in close and let's look at it. Do you do this? Oh. Okay, this just arrived at Jack's house. We waited for it impatiently because we're so excited. So we're gonna crack it open and see how easy it is to put together. Okay, so this is everything that comes in your box. You have your stainless steel mini keg, your stainless steel spear with pressure relieving valve, your faucet spout here, your black handle. This is the cartridge holder. 2 cartridges if you're using the N2, the nitrogen. You only need 1 if you're using the nitrous oxide, the N2O. These are some rings, a spout cover, a tool to assemble this, multiple hoses, and your cleaning brushes, 1 for the keg and 1 for your hoses. The first step is to clean your keg, which I did off camera, and then we're going to pour our cold brew into this. This is a 64 ounce container, but you only want to fill it 50 to 75% full, which for 64 ounces is going to be 32 to 48 ounces. Okay, so I have filled the container 48 ounces full of coffee, and I call it a keg because that is probably where this is the most identifiable. Is it's basically a beer keg, but for coffee. I'm going to attach the hose to this topper here all the way. And you want the hose to touch the bottom, but not be so long that you can crimp it. They say 20 centimeters is the maximum. And then the next thing I'm gonna do is take our faucet here, and you do have to attach a small washer right here. And the majority of the washers that come in this kit are extras. You are just gonna make sure that that little black washer is attached. It does not come pre-attached. And then I'm gonna go ahead and screw on the black handle. Okay, so now that I have my top on, I'm going to attach it to the keg. I'm sorry guys, I'm not a professional. I'm just here for the coffee. And then you're gonna use your handy dandy little tool. Nope. Maybe this will work. Oh, there's little holes in this ring here for you to put your tool in. Okay, so now I'm going to insert the cartridge into the cartridge holder and screw it on to this right here. And we're supposed to hear an audible whistle. It did it. Okay, now, wow, this is taking a lot of upper body strength. We are going to shake this for 15 to 20 seconds. Okay, and fun fact, just discovered that if you shake it too vigorously, it may leak a little bit from here. So this is a good time to cover your spout. Okay, I've done the first one. I am fairly confident that all the nitrogen's in there. So I'm going to take this off and load my second cartridge in. I'm going to load my second cartridge of nitrogen. And if you're using the nitrous oxide, which I've heard makes it a little bit frothier, but doesn't stay frothy as long, you would only need to use one cartridge. So this is a step only for the N2 cartridge. And the N2 cartridges are 2 grams. The nitrous oxide cartridges are 8 grams. That is very satisfying, isn't it? Okay, now that we have shaken our second cartridge, we are gonna put this in the refrigerator for a minimum of 1 hour. And while that's chilling, I'm gonna tell you guys some fun information. While the cold brew is chilling, and just a heads up, that's a pretty tall unit, so you need some vertical space in your refrigerator. But while it is chilling, I'm going to tell you guys some information. So that machine can be used for more than just coffee. You can use it with tea. If you want to add milk or creamer, you can actually add that in with the cold brew before you pour it. And you can do teas, matcha, any chai, any kind of tea you want in there, and other beverages, anything that you want to infuse with the nitrogen, which is going to give it, the cold brew gives it a non-acidic flavor, and the nitrogen kind of makes it seem creamier and thicker, like as if it already had cream, even when it's black. But I have some math for you guys, some money facts. I had 2 Nitro cold brews from Starbucks today, and that'll set you back $4.95 before tax each time. So if you fill this keg, the Royal Brew, to the 75% capacity, it'll take you about 28 cups from Starbucks to pay for the unit. Does that make sense? The unit's $152, so you'd have to buy 28 cups at Starbucks, which for me is about 14 to 21 days worth of coffee, so it's a no-brainer for me. If you use the nitrous oxide cartridges, which again, that's only 1 cartridge per full keg in the Royal Brew, it's gonna cost you $1.32 for a cup. So if you're willing to use the nitrous oxide, the N2O cartridges, which is just 1 cartridge for a full keg, it's gonna cost you about 97 cents a cup. If you use the nitrous, the N2, it's gonna cost you $1.32. Either way, you're saving over $4 a cup. So it's really up to your preference, and yeah, so it's really up for your preference. That's all I got. Oh! But I'd like to thank Kaylee in her Amazon review for doing this math for me. Although I am good at math. I could have done it myself, but she already did it. Okay, so it did say that you could do this immediately, but if you let it sit in the fridge for an hour, it's supposed to be extra nitrous-y, I guess. I don't know. All right, ready? Wait. Oh, they told me to tilt the glass because they have a testimony. You guys!
Now try it.
Ooh. It's separating. You guys, it totally works. I love it. I'm going to save $5 to $10 every 2 to 4 days. It's really good. It's really good. I'm sorry. I'm excited. I'm not a professional. Okay, so because this did hold so much coffee and I'm not going to drink that much in a day, this will last in the refrigerator for up to a week, but every 24 hours you want to shake it vigorously with the cap on, just to keep the nitrogen fresh. I totally approve. I'm super excited. There's going to be a link for this in Jack's store down below. So thank you, Royal Brew. Thank you, Jack, for letting me take over your channel, and thank you guys for watching. Okay. But I don't have to
start recording.
I don't have to start the second it's on, right? Like, it's just going to be.
Is it on right now?
Yeah, it's recording.
Great. I'll cut all this out.
Okay, cut that out.
But be careful because he will do outtakes and put them at the end.
Okay. And then you're going to use your handy dandy little tool. Nope. Maybe this will work. Oh, there's little holes in this ring here for you to put your tool in. Wrong way, guys.
That's what she said. Yeah, we're gonna.
There we go. Wait!
There's little holes for your tool.
You guys!
You're gonna be great bloopers.
Okay. They are making everything dirty, but this is about coffee. There are little holes for you to put your tool in. I don't know how to say that.
Sounds like college.
Okay, that feels tight. Surely that's it. Okay.